again, everybody. Here we are at the Holiday Expo Video 4. Thanks for coming back. If this is your first video, thanks for coming and seeing us. If you missed the previous 3, they're still available on our Facebook page. So this is our virtual edition. We're almost getting good at this. It's been a challenge, and thank you for everybody who helped. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris. I'm the store manager at the St. Louis store on Lindbergh.
And I'm Judy, and I'm the store manager at the Fairview Heights, Illinois store.
So just so how it works, to refresh everybody's memory, we're going to present some different items for you, some ideas that we have had for Christmas. And you can call and make an order over the phone for curbside pickup or for in-store pickup. Yes, we do ship if you want to. Or you can just come into the store and shop in person. Because it's 2020 and we're still dealing with COVID, we do have limited hours. It's Monday through Saturday from 10 to 4. Masks are required, and we ask that you use the hand sanitizer when you come in. So if you want to give us a call, just again to refresh your memory, our phone number in St. Louis is 314-994-1060.
And in Fairview Heights, 618-632-2700.
Okay, so those of you who have been coming back for another one, you know we do the coupon. The coupon for this video is 15% off all notions. It's good through Saturday, which will be the November 21st. So that's 15% off all regular price notions.
And you have to mention that you saw the Facebook video to get that special.
Just tell us you saw it. You saw us, yay. This time we're talking about things that, well, we call it Santa, I've been good. Okay, so we kind of took a poll on our favorite things. They're ideas for your sewing friends, things that we love and we would not want to live without, and things that we would love to have under our tree. So, because we have been very good this year.
All of us that have been dealing with COVID have been really good
this year. We've been really good, and we deserve these things. So anyway, we're starting off small, showing you some, like I said, some ideas. I kind of took a poll of the people that we work with and some of our frequent customers, and what are the items that you love and you really use all the time. So the first thing we have is a coffee mug. Yes, it's a little outsized, but it's kind of hysterical. We all know people who need at least that much coffee to start the morning. But it would even be funny in your sewing room just to hold your pencils and pens and stuff like that and make you smile every day. So I think that's hysterical. Then the next thing that literally everybody I spoke with said they would not live without, that they need multiples of because they keep losing them and because they want to find them in every project bag, in every corner of their sewing room, and it's not a very expensive item, so more than one is not a problem. It's called the Purple Fang. Now if you've not used this, you really need to. It's just kind of a fang. Okay, it's got kind of a pointy end and it's got a little square end. The square end is approximately 1/4 inch. It's got a little hole that you can use as like a bodkin to pull through elastic or ribbon. Mostly I just use it as things go under my feed dogs and I keep everything a little straight. So I use it sort of as a stiletto. Yeah. I mean, you use these, right?
Oh yeah, I have 3 or 4 of them. Some of them I know where they are, some of them I don't know where they are. But yes, I use it a lot, and she uses a pointy end. I end up using the flat end more. Just because I feel like it's holding it down better for me. So you just have to find which works best for you.
Yeah, it's just a little guide tool.
Yeah. And it really is spelled T-H-A-N-G. It's thang.
Yeah, it's not just my accent. Anyway, like I said, we came to the conclusion that everybody needs more than one, and so we actually put it in the bow. So if you're giving somebody a gift, put a few in your bow. It's an extra second gift. So anyway, I thought that turned out cute. So the next thing that we're going to talk about. And we've mentioned these several times through our other videos. Those are called Wonder Clips. If you don't have Wonder Clips, you need Wonder Clips. Okay, that's all there is to it. They're little plastic clips. That's all they are. They're very flat on one side and they're curved on the top. These are the perfect items for when you're sewing with the clear vinyl, with the soft and stable. Anything that's really thick. I mean, how many of you have tried to pin your binding and you bend all your pins? Mm-hmm. Okay. Or the other thing is you've got all your binding pinned and then you've got it up against you to sew it and you're sticking yourself with the ends of the pins. This takes care of it. I always tell the story of my little cat that likes to bind with me. She sits in the middle and with the pin she would literally pull them out with her little teeth and spit them all over the place. She can't do it with these. So the perfect use.
And these do come in 3 different sizes. There's a mini, this is what I call the regular, and there is a jumbo.
Yeah, the regular is I think what most people use the most.
Yes. I only use the jumbo if I'm doing a bag that's with vinyl and it's getting really thick, or with home decorating fabrics too. I sometimes use the jumbo.
Yeah, I really would not want to live without mine. Okay, this is the next item that we all love. They're called magic pins. And you're going to want to know why they're different than any other pin. They're very fine, they're very long, and they have this little cone shape on the end instead of a little ball. Basically, it makes it very easy to pull and grip. As my fingers are getting older, sometimes the grip and getting a hold of something small is more and more difficult. This is very easy. It's also made out of silicone, so if you iron over it, you won't have flat-headed pins.
Melted onto your fabric.
Or onto the iron.
Yeah.
So that takes care of that business too. And it comes in a nice little holder, easy to transport. So totally a big fan. Okay, the next thing that I love, 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 love is the wool ironing mat. It's 100% wool. You use it to press out your seams or anything that's really wrinkly. If you have a quilt block that is got a lot of seams on it, you'll know that sometimes when you've got eight seams all in one spot, it can be very difficult to get that flat. This really helps. It's basically a secret of wool that it will absorb and reflect back the heat, so you get heat coming from both sides. It sounds sort of simple, but it's so hard to describe how much of a difference it will make in the flatness of your blocks. So I totally recommend it. If you have not tried this, this is something that I would try.
And those of you who have embroidery machines, if you don't have this either, it's great after you've done your embroidery. You actually turn the embroidery, the good side down on top of the mat, and you press from the back, and like she said, it helps get the heat through the whole thing and helps press that out too.
This is a steam fast iron. This is a cute little travel iron. We like to mention it. A lot of us go on retreats, and it's so small it transports very easily. And yet it still has steam. So many of the little bitty irons don't have steam. It also has this really great palm hold, which makes it very, very comfortable to use and to iron. Really, really like that.
And I don't travel that much with my stuff, but I really like this when I'm doing small items, like making small blocks or something like that. Because if it's small and you're trying to use a regular size iron, it covers the whole thing. If you really want to touch a seam, then it makes it nice.
Also, since we're ironing, I want to show this Micro Mist spray bottle. A lot of people wonder, they kind of look at you with a question in their eyes when they're like, they're excited over a spray bottle. I mean, really, get a life, right? But it is so cool because it sprays super, super fine. It makes the mist go very, very even. So I don't know if you've used other spray bottles, I assume you have. And then it's light in some places and heavier in others, so you really don't get a complete coverage. This is so fine and mists so evenly that it covers everything really, really well.
Yes.
And we have, they've got cute little Mrs. Bobbins on them. There's 3 different ones, and one of them says, friends don't let friends go to quilt shops alone. Okay, then I got this other little item. Now I know a lot of us, okay, we have new sewing machines, and yet we have some sort of attachment to one of our older machines. We really just won't get rid of them. Maybe it makes the perfect buttonhole. Maybe it's the one Grandma taught you how to sew on. Maybe it's the lightweight featherweight that you love to take on retreat because it has the perfect straight stitch. For whatever reason, we all have those older machines that we don't want to get rid of. We love them, but the machines are getting older, and so are we. And the lighting gets to be a problem. The new machines come with this super stadium lighting with the LED, and it's nice and bright, but the older ones that we don't want to get rid of don't come with that. So we have this LED light that comes, well, I'll try to show you. It has 3 levels, and it just push button. It's rechargeable with a USB port charging cord. It comes with this little cradle, which has a Velcro and sticky back, so you can put it on any machine you like. And for those of us that have more than one machine that we don't want to get rid of and want the light, this company actually makes additional cradles. So you can put the cradle on all of your machines and just move the light around. I think I need one of these.
I do too, and I can't wait. But she's talking about old machines. I have a new machine that has LED lighting in it, but there's some spots that I don't like the lighting, so I could still see using this even with my new machine and being able then to point this in that spot where I need a little bit more. Because my eyesight's not that great anymore.
Nothing's getting better.
No, it's not. Unfortunately.
Yeah. So that's a fun little upgrade. The other thing that we would like to show is the AccuQuilt. So the AccuQuilt. We've had this product in the store for a long time. Both Judy and I own them,
yes,
and we love it. It's basically a die cutter machine. It comes small, or the regular AccuQuilt Go and the AccuQuilt Big. The difference between the Big and the AccuQuilt Go is the Big is electric, so yeah, which is lots of fun. But the regular AccuQuilt Go is super easy to crank through. Basically, the die cut machine, you put a die, you can put your cotton on top of it. You have up to 6 layers of quilting cotton. Then you put the mat. It requires a cutting mat to get that full depth for it to run through the rollers. You roll it through. You take off the mat. You slide it off is the best way to do it. That way you're not building up a lot of static. You take it off and you've got them all. And they'll all be cut the same every time. The AccuQuilt is especially nice to cut binding with. You can basically cut your queen size quilt batting all in one pass, just as fast as that. But it's also lots of fun for these fun little shapes. There's also a program with the AccuQuilt Cubes, which we'd love to talk to you about sometime. But they have a new cube, came out just this year. It's the English Paper Piecing Cube. The cube program is a box. They're all made to work together. It has 8 dies in it. Each of those dies will go through any of the cutters that AccuQuilt makes. The new one, the English Paper Piecing one, it comes 4 of the dies are to cut the paper that you use for English paper piecing, and 4 of the dies are to cut the fabric. So those of you who are big English paper piecing fans. This makes all of your cutting super, super fast, and of course they'll all be cut the same. And Gail made some cute little designs that are made with those. A lot of people I know like to use the English paper piecing as portable hand projects. So this would just make your cutting so much faster and so much easier.
I think these are adorable. I think this would be good gifts for your friends.
I wouldn't mind have those hanging on my tree. Hint, hint,
Hint,
hint,
hint,
hint.
yes. Blue's my favorite color. Just saying.
Red's mine. Okay. So another one of my favorite tools, and I do own one of these, I got to say, is
We'll deal with that later.
is the Caterpillar light box. Okay, so the Caterpillar light box can be used just as a regular light box. It has 3 light levels, depending on how much light you need to have. There are 3 different ones. There's a regular one or a basic, still has the 3 levels. This is the premium Caterpillar. The premium one, and the big difference between the basic and the premium is has a battery backup. So if you like to work in different places where maybe being plugged in is inconvenient, the battery backup makes it possible to be moved anywhere you go. And then there is the Caterpillar Ultra, which is larger. So if you use bigger projects, you can use it as a light box. What's really nice is it's super thin, so there's no wobbling or any of that business going on. So you can just use it to trace, such as tracing a pattern onto Wonder Under or a fusible applique product. Or what's even nicer is you can use it, it comes with a cutting mat. And you can cut directly on it. Now this is particularly useful for things like our green. Have you ever tried to cut green on top of your green alpha mat and you can't see the lines at all? Mm-hmm. So on this it makes it very easy to see. It's also really good for centering motifs when you want it for fussy cutting it into a square. So you can center it like this, you put your square on top, and boom, 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 you can cut right on it and you're done. So, I love mine, gotta say that.
I love mine too. I do a lot of applique. This is really great. Instead of holding it up to the window in the sunlight, you just put it onto here and you don't have to wait for the sun to be shining or daylight. You can use this any time of the day.
You don't have to spend your time going, oh, I need to watch my window.
Because who wants to watch their windows when there's sewing to do?
So, okay. And of course, Santa, hint, hint, hint. An upgrade on a sewing machine is just really nice gift. Make Christmas morning especially special. We do have, as you know, a lot of different machines, all the way from suitable for the rank beginner all the way up to your expert. Sergers, we have again a wide variety of levels for different skill levels, and of course free classes come to help you learn how to use all these new things. The jet air threading on the sergers, I mean, that's a wonderful upgrade for those of you who don't have that yet. And then of course you can go all the way up to the Solaris 2, which has the beautiful large embroidery hoops as well as the stadium lighting, and it can be used for regular sewing as well.
And we have smaller machines if you're buying for a beginner, or if you're a sewer and you want to teach your daughter or granddaughter, we have machines that would be appropriate for them also.
So come and check it out, see what deals are going on. Like I said, Santa, if you're listening, there's things I could use. So come check out the sewing machine department. Okay, so we wanted all of you to know that Jackman's was given the opportunity to get some really great deals, and so we are passing on those deals. We have a sale table full of just a variety of different notions and the prices are really, really good. The table changes every day. We bring out new stuff as things sell down, so you really need to come and check it out.
So it's going to be a large variety of items for the beginning sewer, just a little trinket for you're not sure what to get for the person who may have everything. So it's going to be a lot of things to choose from.
Some really good deals you need to come check out. So that about wraps it up, except for the last gift idea that we all love. I can't say I've ever been disappointed when I received a gift card. It's if you really have no idea, and I know some of us though so much, my kids wouldn't have a clue what I've got. It's somewhere in mom's room, right? So they can get what they want, and it always fits. So a gift card and we can do it in any denomination. Just you can actually order those on our website, or you can call in and do it in the store. So anyway, I want to thank everybody who has made this possible. Thanks for Gail and Wynema for handing us things and keeping us in order as much as possible. It's like herding cats some days. And all the people that contributed their talents for all the displays that we've shown you. I want to thank Nora and Bruce Mai for making the technology work because if it was up to me, it wouldn't work. I'm not techie, so anyway, I also want to thank you all for watching, for tuning in, or whatever it is at Facebook, whatever the verb is. Just taking your time and watching us. And I also want to thank you all of our customers for supporting us throughout this year, which has been one crazy year. And we appreciate the fact that you come in, and hopefully it's your happy place. And we just really appreciate the fact that you've been supporting local. Thank you very much. So call or come in. Don't forget to mention the video for your 15% off all regular price notions. That's our coupon. So have a happy and healthy holiday.
Happy holidays.
Bye.